I did it. I did it, I did it, and I did it. What did I do? I fixed the kelp farm. All of this redstone down here. I mean, it might not look like much, but it was a lot of thinking and testing in creative mode. And oh my word, it took me so long, but I have fixed the kelp farm. Now, this doesn't mean it's like efficient, but it means it's working, which was not happening before. And if you check in this barrel, you'll see there is dried kelp mounting up in each of these barrels along the farm. Now, this means that we can stock up our kelp shop that we put in place last episode. However, there isn't quite enough like dried kelp for us to put in there just yet, so we're gonna have to wait for it to, you know, mount up a little bit. But the good thing is that it works. I mean, it was so difficult. I mean, there's probably some redstone genius who could have done it in like 15 minutes, but not for me. It took me days upon days of just thinking. It was a rough time. Anyway, aside from fixing this kelp farm, which I'm so glad is finally working, we are actually going to be building up a little storage system, and we're just going to make this area feel a lot more homely. Since I mentioned in last episode that we want to live in this underground of our tower that's up there, and right now it's just a whole load of stone. And so, the first thing that I wanted to do, I think I mentioned this on episode 2 as well. I said that I wanted to... Actually, no, this was episode 3. My bad, I'm getting mixed up. I wanted to incorporate the floor into the design of what I want to do, but I didn't know what I want to do. I now know a few things of what I want to do. So, the first one being... I want to open up... Oh, I've kind of misjudged this. I want to open up this water. So I want it to go underneath, and then it'll come up in a lake here. That's the plan, anyway. So that basically I won't have to go up through my tower. I can just... Oh, hang on, if I can get in the lake. I'll just be able to swim down and then come up on the other side. However, if we just patch that hole up, we need to start digging just a little pond inside this cave so we can have easy access to this whole area. So I haven't really got much of a plan. I'm just going to sort of create a little area, and I don't want it to like flow through a level with that lake there. Well, it's more of a pond really, it's not big enough to be a lake. I want it to go down below so that we have to swim down and under this wall here. And so I think I've dug down enough for us to be able to... Yeah, that looks good. I think we can link up now. If we just kind of break away some of these blocks on this side. Yeah, I think I've got it working now. So if we just test it out, yeah, I like that. And then once we fill this up with water, we should be able to just swim right up and get straight down here, which is where I want a few things going on. Also, guys, just thought I'd let you know that I have been humming and hawing about a few mega base ideas, but I've finally settled on one, and I know that you guys are gonna love it because I'm super excited to get building on it. So that does mean that I don't want to spend too much time down here because we are going to have to relocate for that mega base build. But whilst we are still down here, I do want to make it at least look nice. So I want to be leaving this tower and this cave satisfied that what I've built down here is good enough to stay like that. Okay, I've just filled this place up with water. Now if we break these blocks, it should mean... Oh, there is a little bit of trouble around here, but that's fine. But it should mean that we can just swim through, come up the other side. Yeah, I really like that. And I don't think mobs will be able to get in, just because it's a little impractical, really, to traverse. Except when you're swimming, it's fine. So I don't think we'll be getting any mobs up here, but if we do... well, I suppose we'll sort that problem out then. Now, what I want to do now is I just want to, get rid of this copper and change it all to a nicer, texture of I've pulled together a combination of gravel, cobblestone, some stone and andesite. I'm just gonna add a few things here and there and just get this thing up to scratch. Okay, so I've gotten rid of that copper that was down there, and I've also changed it so it's not all stone, although I think we could do with a bit of andesite there, just swap it up a little bit. And now I also would like to add a bit of leaves around, so I think this just looks like a perfect spot for leaves in my eyes. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe if we just add a bit more up here. Okay, so I did go a little heavy on the leaves. It's quite overgrown over there, and I also just added a little patch over here. And now I also want to add a bit of glow lichen. I'm not sure where. I might be able to get rid of one of these lanterns though. I think one of these two can go. Yeah, so I'll get rid of this one and I'll just replace it with a bit of glow lichen just to add that kind of dim effect. And I don't think mobs should be able to spawn up there, but I'm just going to add a bit of glow lichen up there as well. And then I'll also just dot it around the whole cave. Okay, so I've got a glow lichen just around this area and just dotted around the whole cave, really. And I've also textured the floor with the same thing that I did down in the water below there. And I really like it, and I think this cave has really come to life now. And I really like this dimness effect as well, so I might try and actually maybe get rid of a few more lanterns, I mean, I like this one because it's kind of lighting up the area around here because this is the place where we want to go. But I wouldn't mind perhaps just getting rid of this one maybe and just replacing it with a bit of glow lichen as well. Okay, so that's what I did. I just popped a few down there. I did actually run out, so I had to relocate some that was up there, but it's no problem. And I really like this area now, and also I like the fact that we don't have to go up the tower. Instead, we can just run out, although it's quite dangerous out here. Although that creeper is actually a good test to see if it can follow us through the water. Where did it go? Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Okay, hang on. Let me patch this up. However, I know that being blown up isn't amazing, but I actually am grateful that it blew that part up because it allowed the water to flow down here, and I think I might embrace this and actually fill this area up with water too. I'm really cautious of creepers being around me now, but yeah. So I'm gonna, whilst I build this up and patch it all up, I'm also going to add a little lake here and just kind of replicate what I've done here. Except that one won't go anywhere. And so we've created this little secondary pond here. This one, like I said, doesn't go anywhere. This one's the one that goes into the house. I've also just added a little bit of bamboo, although I was meant to cap this off with string. I'll handle that in a second. But I'd say that that creeper explosion was a very happy accident, so I'm glad. Thank you, Mr. Creeper. And straight away, we have got a nice looking cave and a nicer looking area outside. However, you will see that this place is not looking any prettier. And that is what we are going to work on right now. We're not going to do anything too fancy. We're just going to basically, we'll raise the roof a little and we will just change out all this stone because it's not a nice thing to be around all the time. Now this job is going to take a little more time than that cave, so I say that we put on a time lapse and get this place looking a lot nicer. Let's go! And here we go. We have basically done the interior of this place and gotten rid of all those stone walls, and I'm a massive fan of this area now. I really like, like the tall hallways, and it's a really nice vibe, definitely opposed to this stone. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get round to doing this area because I did want to do a lot more over here, and this is where I wanted to sort of add a place for my storage to go, because I mean this is just really messy and it's just not going to cut it for long term. However, as you'll see, my pickaxe is really low durability, and so I didn't want to start a project in the time lapse that I couldn't finish. So instead we'll do that later in the episode once we have gotten it up to a higher durability. But I actually spoke with Case, and he said that he's going to come over and give us a mending book for our pickaxe so that we can get that storage system done this episode. However, he did say it was going to cost us, so let's just hope it's not going to be too much.
I heard you wanted a mending book.
A mending book. Yeah, I do want a mending book. How much do you want for it? Because I don't really know.
Alright, let's go to my business office.
Oh, you've got, hang on, let me grab my diamonds and I'll come with you. I'm assuming his business office is in here, is that right?
Yep.
Let me come around. Oh,
welcome.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
It's very fancy. You've got chairs.
Alright,
yep.
So for one, wait, let me see if I have one on me.
Right.
Here, just wait here, I'm gonna go get one.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna get a mending book, finally, for this pickaxe.
Meow.
Oh, there you are.
Alright. So, if we're talking business.
We're doing business.
This is gonna cost you. Let me. Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah. This is gonna cost
me.
Okay.
So you want one mending book, right?
I want one mending book. Yeah, that's right.
That would be a base of 20 diamonds.
What? Okay. You're right. I do have 20 diamonds. Yep.
Alright. Oh wait, I have another question. But did you pre-order it?
Yes, yes.
Kind of. Alright, let me write this down. Gotta write this down for my manager.
Oh yeah. Who's your manager?
Leo.
Oh right.
So, you kind of pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I mean, sort of.
Alright, then. The bello tax. Ooh.
Bello tax? What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, when you said a base of 20 diamonds, I thought that was like 20 diamonds, you know?
Oh, yeah. So, in total, with the kind of pre-order, that's another 5 diamonds. Plus the bello tax, that's another 7 diamonds. So, in total, we're looking at 32 diamonds.
I mean, I do want this mending book, so... Okay, so 32 diamonds.
Yep.
Okay, this is really gonna... it's really gonna hurt my wallet. Yeah.
Ooh, thank you. I'm just gonna need you to sign this contract.
Okay. One mending book for 20 diamonds. Kind of pre-order 5. Bello tax 732 diamonds. Yeah. What do I do? Just like sign it?
Yeah, just sign the book.
Okay.
Alright.
There you are. Signed
by
me.
And there's your mending book.
Oh, thank you. Hang on. I actually can't pick it up. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this was worth it, but at least I've...
Oh, it was worth it.
Oh, well, if you say so, it must be.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll throw in a couple golden carrots on the side.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Oh, this is really gonna throw the deal. Right.
Yep.
Thank you. I did want this mending book. I can put up my pickaxe now.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yep, you too.
I gotta go do more work now.
Yeah, more business, alright.
Yep, more business.
So that really did leave a heavy dent in my bank account now. I went from 40... No, I don't know how many diamonds I had, but I'm down 32 diamonds. this mending book really, really better been worth it. So I'll pop that on here now. Now, during that little business meeting with Case, he actually didn't just give me the mending book, he also, once again, charged me 9 diamonds for the command which allows you to turn item frames into invisible. So, do you guys remember, I don't know which episode it was, but in a previous episode, Leo actually turned this paper, which is in an item frame, invisible. Also, someone did it here. I don't know when that happened. It wasn't me. Case told me the command on how to do it, and so I was thinking, and I have this cool idea that I want to do, because I was having trouble lighting up this hallway down here, because right now there's just been a bunch of torches around it. It's just not very pretty. But I have an idea where I can incorporate these item frames and make some cool little looking torches. Also, just please ignore this stupid dropper. I need it for the kelp farm. Well, I think I need it. I don't really know a way around it. Just hang on. Let me see if I can turn it down in my settings. Okay, so I've turned it off for now, but it can't be a permanent thing. Anyway, so I thought that if I do this, so I put a spruce slab there, and then I put a torch there, and then if I make the item frame invisible, that might look really cool. And then if I do that sort of like all on these pillars, then we might be able to achieve a cool looking, well, look. Okay, so what I've done is I have put these all along the walls. It's a little annoying how the pillars haven't got a center point, because it means I've got to put them on both, but it's no problem. And then if I do, I think it was /trigger if invisible, that should do it. Ah, there we go. And yeah, it looks all right. It seems to like make the slab go in slightly. Can you see that? Okay, so I don't think that we can actually like get rid of that effect of it going in, because I think what happens is it pushes the item in the item frame and the item frame into the block, so that it makes the item frame invisible, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not too bad really. And I've just got to do what I did with the first one with all of these. Now I do prefer it with the slab like around the torch, like it is when the item frame is visible, but I can't really find another way of lighting this place up, so we're gonna have to live with it. And now another thing I actually wanted to do was I wanted to just buy these kelp farms in this room here. If I can find some kelp, I think I might have some in my shulker box here. Yep, that's right. I could just add some onto the work surface here, and then make the item frame invisible. And yeah, that doesn't look too bad, does it? And it just adds a little bit of detail, and I could just add like a book here and there or two, just because that extra level of detail can really go a long way if you have it like all around your build. Now, before we do anything else, me, Case, and Zebra were talking, and I haven't actually spoken to Zebra much on the server, so it's been nice to talk to him a little. We were talking, and we thought we would pull a small little harmless prank on someone, and I think that Leo might just be our unfortunate victim. But before we do that, I want to try and get rid of this stupid dropper noise. So I've asked Zebra and Case to come over and see if they can give me a hand.
Hello, we're here to investigate.
Right.
So where are these droppers?
Well, it's just the one. Hello, it's over here. You'll hear it.
Oh.
It is
So,
right here.
They make sound when nothing is in them.
Well...
Oh, the items drop down here, and then they shoot out.
Yeah, it's because I can't have one stream of water flow all the way over here.
If you have ice.
I mean, do you have ice?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
We'll do ice adventure. We're going on an ice adventure.
Alright, let's go.
Alright,
we'll go get you some ice.
Oh, thank you. I'd come with you, but I can't. I might be a bit slow.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. What did he say?
He doesn't have an elytra.
But does he have? I'm actually gonna take 2 stacks of these rockets because I'm so broke.
Oh,
I
alright,
guess
thanks.
you could take that.
And now you're contractually obligated to go and busting with case.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's happening. It's yeah. That's
Oh,
exactly
no.
what's happening. He took the shulker. He's obligated.
Oh,
You get to go.
no.
You get to go make somebody else suffer with you this time.
Right.
Well, I guess since you have that, could I have the other one back?
Yes, yes, of course, of course.
Oh, thank you. Oh wait,
Oh wait,
I left
actually,
my
I might.
thing in your base.
Nice. It's up on the mountain.
All right, here I come.
It's psst, guys. There's ice literally right up there. We got Elytra and everything for nothing. There's.
Oh, is there?
This is.
Hang on. Oh, I haven't got my lighter on. That's a bit embarrassing. Wait, where the? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yep, it is. Silly me. Okay, right, let's go. Oh, wow, I've not flown in so long. Ooh, this is quite cool. Oh, there you are.
Oh, he flew a few thousand blocks too far. Ah, poor guy.
Oh my word. I didn't know there was ice up here.
I had an idea, but I was like, well, I know there's some like a long way that way, but not. This
Oh, well.
Here, I got you.
Oh, wow, thank you. I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah. Shit.
Now, I think that with this ice, if I just break in here, I did just turn off the dropper temporarily, just because I hated the sound and I couldn't stand it anymore. But I think if I get rid of this dropper, replace that with a block, and then if I replace this hopper with a block of ice, and if I put the sign back, maybe you should do what it says. And then I just pop these logs back and put the trapdoors down. Then I think that should mean that it will, the dried cap will come up, it will slide along this water stream, it will then come along this packed ice and it will slide along it, and then it will come into this water stream and it should carry on. Now I have got a few other instances where I'm having to use 2 water streams, so I think I should be able to just put packed ice. Oh, my bad. Put packed ice there as well. So I think this should have solved our issue. So thank you to Zebra and Case for helping me solve my issue and helping me get some ice. Also, a massive thanks to Zebra for giving me the elytra. I haven't got it on right now. Where is it? Let me find it. Here. So, yeah, thank you a lot. Anyway, let's get to pranking Leo.
Okay, what about if we just take over the top layer of his
Oh,
house
we
as
can
a-
hide in his attic.
He definitely wouldn't notice if we all just kind of built a little, like a man cave up here, would he?
We add a layer up there. You see, like up there, and then
Yeah,
he
I'm
wouldn't
thinking.
notice.
Okay, so do we under slab or over slab?
The over slab, so that we can
Over
place
slab,
stuff
I
up
guess.
there. So.
Moments where I wish I had swift sneak. Oh,
Oh yeah.
scaffolding scared me a little bit.
Did I just hear chicken, or am I imagining that?
What?
I think
You're
I'm going
imagining
crazy. Never mind. I've not really got a whole lot on me, to be honest. Got that.
This is the man cave. Bum bum bum.
Oh.
And we each have our own little section. This is great.
Oh, this is great. Yeah.
We gotta frame people. So who's
Um.
flamed? Let's see. Flamed, Magma, and who else?
Xerox.
Zerox. Oh, but we
Yeah,
also
that
gotta
would
like we gotta imitate the build style of these 3, which so what is it? Flamed.
Oh.
Mm.
How about we make like miniature versions of everyone's bases? So Flamed, Magma, and Zerox. I'll do Flames, then you guys can do either Magma or Zerox. You guys can decide between you.
flame.
Right, I think that's just gonna have to do, and then...
This is
Okay,
his punishment. Just
that
getting
does
murdered by
not
Leo.
that does not look like his base at all.
Here, I'm gonna probably
Oh,
fly over his base. Let me see if
I
there's...
mean, I kind of see it.
I oh, it's quite tricky.
Okay, okay. Plop,
Yeah.
thoughts, comments, concerns?
I mean, it feels like I'm in the real thing. To be honest, I don't think there's anything else you can do.
Oh,
He's gonna kill us.
Do you reckon I should swap these dark oak trapdoors for birch slabs to simulate the sand, or do I just?
Oh, you could do that.
Okay.
ah!
I'm gonna have to extend the bridge out. I'm carrying all my
Oh,
diamonds. I
here you go.
probably shouldn't be doing this.
Ooh, pistons? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
the exposed redstone.
Yeah.
Ooh, a mini base, a Zerox base, and a
Yeah.
Magma base.
Oh, we are so getting away with this until your guys' videos come out.
It was really, really lots of fun hanging out with Zebra and Case. As always, just like everyone else on this server, their channels will be in the description below. I really do recommend checking out what they do. Now, unfortunately, I said earlier in the episode that we were going to add a storage system right here. However, we have just completely ran out of time today to do that. Don't worry, we'll do it next episode. Now, one thing we can do today is we can collect... Hang on, I'm stuck. We can collect in all of the dried kelp from this machine that has been making whilst we were making this episode. I've gathered it all in my inventory right now, and we've got actually quite a decent amount. So let's head over to the Bello district and stock up our kelp shop that we built in the last episode. Flying over Flamed Space. As always, it makes me immensely jealous of his building skills. Let's just stop a minute to take a look and appreciate what he's done. I mean, every detail. Hang on, let me just land. So I believe that was his. Hang on, hang on. I'm flying whilst I'm on the floor. That was a bit weird. That was his first base, and then that was like a stable he's built recently. And my favorite thing about this is like the matching theme and the terraforming that he's done. Like this river was just completely man-made. So if you haven't already, go and check out Flamed's channel, because what he does is truly amazing. Now, I have actually stocked up our shop already with kelp, not dried kelp, just normal kelp, because my farm actually doesn't make that anymore. It used to when I first made it, but then I installed like a new system so that it turns it all into dried kelp. These pressure plates are a bit annoying. So what I did was I stocked up all of the kelp earlier in the episode off camera, and I don't think people are going to be buying loads of kelp, to be honest. So I don't plan on making the farm make kelp, but I can if, you know, we sell out like really quickly and someone for whatever reason needs kelp. I just have it here because it'd be a bit silly to have a dried kelp shop and then not have kelp inside of it. And so as you can see, we are selling dried kelp 16 for 1 diamond in here. So let's just lay these out, and I think we might actually, yeah, we can sell quite a lot. So if this was to all magically sell out, we would get 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. We would get 13 diamonds, which isn't that bad, to be honest. Now, Case did actually mention that I should increase the price of my kelp. He said to put it down to 1 diamond for 1 stack, and I might do 1 diamond for 2 stacks, just because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to scam the whole server. So let's just rename this to what was it? 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Yeah, let's do that. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Pop that back in there, and now, yeah, that's a bit better. As for the dried kelp, I have thought about increasing the price, but I don't like like I said, I don't want to scam the whole server, so I don't think loads of people will be buying dried kelp anyway. You know, it's just seems like a zombie's just converted to a drown. It's just here in case people do need it, and they can get it if they need it. And with that, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I know it was a much longer one than I usually do. If you somehow made it to the end, please do consider dropping a like and a subscribe. It really does help me out. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode where we are going to be finally building up this storage system that I said we would do this episode. Goodbye!